Welcome into KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann and Associates, as we've got a region battle coming up for you live here from Westfield High School as the Westfield Longhorns prepare to take on the Bear River Bears. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We've got a fantastic matchup coming up for you here tonight on KSLSports.com. We will start with the 7-1 Bear River Bears. The Bears coming in 3-1 in region play. Their lone loss, a 9-8 loss to Green Canyon. But since then, they've bounced back, had a solid win over Ridgeline, 9-5. And the Bears come in here with just that one loss on the year, 7-1 overall, and still in position to walk away with a Region 11 championship. But they got to take care of business here tonight. For the Bears, look, they've been great on faceoffs all year long. Max Anderson has been fantastic, 728 faceoff percentage, 676 save percentage for the senior Tyler Owen between the pipes, and a number of guys who can get it going offensively, including the sophomore Preston Wilkinson. 23 goals, 5 assists on the year, shooting over 400 on the season. Meanwhile, the Westfield Longhorns, first year of this program, the Longhorns coming in 7-3 overall, 4-0 in region play. And when you look at this group for Westfield, it's about blending guys together. First year program, taking kids from different programs, trying to get them to play together, play as a team, can be a bit of a chore. Coach Colohan has done a fantastic job with it. And it feels like this group is coming along for the Longhorns. Top scorers for them, Gage Wright. He's got 40 goals, 17 assists, 23 goals for Kenny Olson. That duo has been really, really good for the Longhorns, and they'll have to be again here today for Westfield to try to improve off of 7-3. We are ready here to face off. Westfield in the home whites, Bear River in the road reds, and we are ready to go. Want to remind you the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we start early, stop it late, that sort of thing, as we try to keep it true up with the official clock here in the stadium. And that face-off secured by the Longhorns. Nice little move. Tried to throw that on Cage. So Westfield able to keep this after the back of a little bounce shot there over the cage. Back in play. Sparrow will work this up. Sent here with Miller. Lincoln, he'll take the shot there, and the first goal of the game is to Westfield. Boy, what a shot by Lincoln Miller, the sophomore, able to give Westfield the early 1-0 lead.
Lincoln Miller on the goal.
Boy, fantastic look there for Lincoln, and wonderful job creating that. As this next face-off swept back, Bear River trying to possess, as Trey Bridge able to track it down here for the Longhorns. Boy, good surge there by Carson Van Tassel, the senior, able to jar it loose. Ground ball here, both teams scrapping for it. Swept back by Beagley, and it is the Bears that had it there momentarily, as it's lost out, and it will go back to the Longhorns. Playing gray lines here today at Westfield. So in play, here's Bridge working up that far line. Some room here for the Longhorns as they get into their offense. Here's Sparrow. Nice little move there by Richard. He'll play back at X. Coming right around. Tough shot, and that one just stays out. Boy, Tyler Owen got enough of that to take a lot of the steam off of that and able to capture it before crossing the goal line there. Is Owen now trying to lead the clear here for the Bears. This is Van Tassel. A little bit of room across the middle. Boy, he's got some speed. Van Tassel now looking to the middle. Being defended here by Colohan. Van Tassel here behind goal. We'll play this over with Preston Wilkinson. Talked about him in the open. Now sent up to Cash Avery and over here with Tucker Nielsen. Brown trying to work around there. Nice defensive positioning there by the Longhorns. Boy, not much of a shooting lane. Really well done. Avery plays to Nielsen. Tucker just lost that one. Ground ball kicked ahead. In position there is Avery, and he'll regather it here for Bear River. That pass disrupted and taken there by Carter Thornock. Didn't talk about the junior goalie for Westfield. Thornock, a .589 save percentage. Coming into this one, he's been great. Here's Westfield on the run. They work up Lincoln Miller. He'll take the shot, and that is wide, but backed up here by the Longhorns. Our clock just a little behind. It's about 8:49 to go here in the first. We're going to let our clock just kind of catch up, even through stoppages like that. Oh, nice move to split the defense. That one shut down. Great save there by Owen, who's got it here in the crease for the Bears. Nice early save there by Tyler. Looking with Van Tassel. Couple stick checks there by Colohan. Had it jarred loose. Ground ball taken by the Longhorns. Cash looking up with Grady Call. Call, young man, just his second game of the year, but Coach Colohan was quick to mention him and his ability to make an impact for this group as they're still meshing, coming together. Good defense there by Bear River. It was Daxton Bingham able to knock it loose. Here come the Bears on the run. Emmett Christensen will touch it in. A long pull here looking for help. Able to work this to Wilkinson. Avery trying to get around the defense of Holden Lane. A little bit of room there. He'll play to GLE. Now back behind. Flag coming in here. Oh, boy, tough angle shot. I think was deflected. Put back is saved. Boy, Thornock being really aggressive, and there we will get the whistle and the call as we'll have our first man-up opportunity of the contest, and it will be for the Bear River Bears. Slash the call here with 7:17 left. It'll be a 1 minute man-up here for Bear River. See if the Bears can take advantage. Van Tassel plays near side, back up. There's a shot. Oh, boy, tracked well. Thornock all over that one. Great job tracking that bounce shot as the clear worked up through the middle, trying to be swept ahead there by Clark, and he's got it. Tyson Clark. Long pull. He's got 3-on-1. That taken away by Owen. In the middle. Kept here. Call. Got caught up in the stick, and now we will get a flag in here. This will be a hold as the final, about another 20 seconds on the man up. That will likely be negated here. Bear River there trying to plead their case. I don't know that this will turn out well as there is the holding call. 30-second technical here on Emmett Christensen. And speaking of, if you need to make a case like that, no one better to call than Heidemann and Associates. Our game today is sponsored by Heidemann Associates, full-service law firm. Tell them Rewind sent you. You'll get a free consultation. Just call 801-472-7742. So even strength here. Both teams player down for the next 20, and it'll be a very short-lived 10-second man up for Westfield. Here's Kenny Olson. He thought about the shot. Little room here. He'll take it, and that's saved by Tyler Owen. Boy, this is what we thought. Both goalies here in this first quarter made some really nice saves. How about that long clear for the Bears? As Thornott coming out, and he'll just, boy, that wasn't going to make it. Boy, what a job there by Tyler Owen as Bear River continued to put pressure on here. As they've been able to take care of business. Both teams back to even strength. Westfield working up. Here's Taden Call. Sends over for Gage Wright. Lost his footing. As both teams battling here. And do we have a time? Heard whistles. Oh. Extra ball on the field. So it will be Bear River here to start this. 5:40 to go in this opening frame. 1-0. The advantage for the home Longhorns is Bear River coming ahead here with Bingham. Here's Carson Brown. They're trying to slide right in front of the crease there. Kept here, Van Tassel. Brown again. Works with Wilkinson. Oh, nice move to find the cutter. As this one trickling out, it will be backed up here by the Bears. Oh, that'll be Westfield. My apologies. Well, now the officials here are going to discuss. Okay. I thought it was a shot, and Bear River was the closest, so I thought it should be Bears' possession. It will be. Avery got a little room. He'll send down with Wilkinson, Preston. Van Tassel works with Avery. Here's Nielsen. Double team coming over. Had it jarred loose. Ground ball. Nielsen trying to stay with it. But it's Trey Bridge near that back line. Still on it. This ball in the air. Van Tassel trying to get there. Thornott coming out of the crease. As he'll return. Boy, the hard check there, but I think that was touched right before going out. Yeah, it'll stay here with Bear River. Here's Hess. Oh, good find. Found Avery. He shows patience with it. Trying to work around that screen. Hess will maintain it for the Bears. Carson Brown. Got rid of his defender, but going to be called there with the ward. Thought maybe had an opportunity to create something there, but it will be Westfield possession. 3.5 to go here in this opening quarter. Still 1-0. The early goal scored by Lincoln Miller. The only one of the contest thus far. Here's Grady Call. Call maintaining despite Christensen trying to pressure. A little bit of room. Miller trying to work that right side. Slide coming over right in front. And that ended up in the gear there of Owen. Everyone's kind of looking around trying to find where that was. And Owen being pushed out there. It will stay with the, or be Longhorn possession. As Tyler back into the crease here. We see the defense there of Wyatt Reeder. Really limited Metz's lane there. Here's a shot and a goal. Boy, what a rip. Lincoln Miller with his second of the contest makes it 2-0 Westfield.
Number 2 for Lincoln Miller.
Boy, you see him just with that move up top and able to create a little bit of lane and an absolute rip. Tyler Owen having a conversation with the official. I think may have been discussing whether he felt like there was a, well, I don't know what he was discussing there. Official there clarifying for him. It's 2-0. This face-off collected by Porter Lawrence. We talk about the face-offs for Max Anderson this year. Lawrence has been great as that shot didn't make its way through. Swept back and just missed the cage. As Christensen there has it, and stoppage here is, I said that shot didn't make its way through. That was because Gunnar Shelton took one for the team and going to jog off here. As Bear River working ahead here with Jackson. That pass over the top, trying to get up with Reeder. Wyatt's got a little bit of room. Down the right alley, shot on the goal. Bear River with the answer. Boy, you don't stop the ball, and that right alley, that's a beautiful job just going right to scoring. An important response there for Bear River. Wyatt Reeder, the defensive midi, there with what I have as his first goal of the year. So congratulations to that young man, a big one here early. Back to a one-goal game here with 1:45 to go in our opening quarter. Another face-off here. Boy, two really good face-off guys. Lawrence been 658 this year. Anderson 728. I know we've kind of touched on each of those, but never have had time to do it in comparison with each other. There's a great move there by Kenny Olson. Thought about the shot. Works to the middle. A little roll there. And that one didn't come out cleanly as the ground ball taken here by Bear River. Christensen trying to maintain that for the Bears. Ground ball gathered here by Westfield as this is Grady Call maintaining it for the Longhorns. Gives with Taden Call. Inside a minute here in this opening quarter. Sparrow trying to work around Brady Payne. They'll send here to Johnny Metz. A shot there. Off target. Backed up. Oh, had a flag back at midfield. My apologies, I missed that one. So it'll be Westfield here going man up once again. So 30-second technical here. This called on Bingham. So this Bear River D will have to stand tall here once again at the end of this first quarter. Shot there. Missed the cage. Olsen works over. Extra pass. A shot that I think Call might have gotten a piece of. Call, my apologies. Owen. Couple looks here for Westfield on the man up. Miller sends back. Fake there. Nice feed right in front. The shot and the goal. Westfield able to capitalize on the man up as the unselfish ball movement of this Westfield offense. Able to find Gage Wright for his 41st goal of the season to push it back to a 2-goal advantage here for the Longhorns. Ten seconds to go here in our first quarter. Can Bear River get a final look? 3 seconds to go. Avery, as flags coming in here at the end of the quarter, that will be enforced as we get ready to start the second. 12 minutes in, 3-1, Westfield leading Bear River. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Welcome back, getting ready to start our second quarter. Dane Stewart here with you. Want to remind you, Tab Bank is the home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Tab Bank, member FDIC. Want to thank Tab Bank for sponsoring KSL Sports Rewind here on KSLSports.com. Talk about the importance of this game for these two teams, both seeking region titles. Bear River, what a start they've had of the year, and obviously Westfield, first year of the program. Fantastic starts and trying to get through what's a very difficult region, especially at the top with Ridgeline and Green Canyon and these two, as this one will not get out. The penalty was on Westfield, so Bear River started with the possession. They'll have man up here for just a little bit longer. Got to hurry if they want to take advantage of the extra attacker. Actually, two extras. My apologies. Is a ground ball there and back to even strength. So Westfield able to live up to it, or the defense was, as this pass up through the middle could not be collected initially, but Tatum Jager able to come up with it. And now you see patience here being exhibited by Gage Wright. Wright had the man-up goal as he'll play this over with Horsepool. Sparrow trying to work around Shelton. Gives here on the edge. Boy, I thought Metz might have tried to take advantage of that, but showed patience there. Johnny still with it here. You see Bingham being physical with him defensively. That pass, a little tough to handle for Horsepool, trying to stay on it, but Bear River able to come away with it. Bears now working on the clear. Here comes Bingham. Daxton with room. A little bit of room here. Oh, nice feed over. Shot on a goal. Boy, what a beautiful play there by Bear River as both teams were making adjustments given the possession change. But, boy, love just the ball movement there, and what a finish and a goal as Bear River pulls back here to within 2. Love the unselfish play there. Well done. This face-off, won by Westfield, and it feels like it has started to kind of slant that way. And we've got a timeout taken here. So we will step aside, be back. Timeout, 3-2. Westfield leading Bear River on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
How's your card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Brand new view for you here at Westfield. Out in Taylor, Utah, you see the mountains in the background and the school right behind the stadium. Boy, beautiful campus. Coach Mike Russell, the AD here, boys basketball coach as well, gave me a little tour of the facilities. Absolutely amazing. Well built, well done. Here out in Taylor, this brand new school, first year. There's a little clock malfunction there. Sorry, we'll get that caught up for you. As there is 9:50 to go here. Out of the Westfield timeout. Olsen left that one. Miller able to come back. Boy, Bingham, I really like his physicality. He's been very aggressive on the checks here in this first half. That time, Miller able to get some separation. Sends up top. Little deke there. Shot here. Fended off and backed up. Here's Call. Grady trying to feed in the middle. That pass just a little tall for Gage Wright. And we have a timeout. We do. Timeout taken. So we will step aside. 8:53 to go here in the first half. We'll be back. So it will be Bear River possession here after the Bear timeout. Boy, Van Tassel, great job walking that boundary. Now he's got numbers here coming with him. Feeds to the middle and tried to get that play over. Ty Hess as a flag coming in here. The home side doesn't like it. But it will be Bear River here going to go man up here at the 8:30 mark of this second quarter. Officials here having a quick conversation. Of course, we mentioned it earlier. Want to thank Mike Russell, the AD here, for having us out. Very accommodating. Got our own little space here in the press box. Awesome. And of course, both coaches had a chance to talk with both Coach Colohan as well as Coach Pulsifer before the game. Both outstanding. Appreciate their time. And they got two good squads here battling back and forth here early in this pivotal region contest. So man up here for the Bears. They'll play behind. Nielsen gives it with Brown. Eight to play here in the first half. Coming around, there's a shot, and that was wide and backed up. No. Boy, Thornock on the chase, able to win that for Westfield. How about the junior goalie? Now trying to get the clears. Bear River continue to be physical here. Got to touch this in. Call, able to shake it, gives over. Sparrow sends up. Horspool, that shot was wide, backed up. Sent out here with Cooper again. Got around the defender. Now spinning off Bingham through traffic. And a flag coming in here as Bear River possesses. And the Bears now will have the penalty. The push will give a 30-second man-up opportunity here to the Longhorns. Just a 30-second technical there. Shot on a goal. Boy, that was quick for Westfield. My goodness. Another rip. Gage Wright scoring his second of the game and his second man-up goal of the game to give a 2-goal lead back to Westfield. Boy, if you're Coach Colohan, you got to love that man-up offense. That was pass, shot, and goal. Thing of beauty there for their leading goal scorer. And we talked about, right, his 40 goals coming in, now at 42. He's a .408 shooting percentage. So we talked about a .400 shooter for Preston Wilkinson, a .400 shooter in Gage Wright. Both these two offenses, and another flag coming in here. This will be on Bear River again, but Westfield with the possession can have a chance here at a play. Boy, we've had a lot of penalties starting to pick up their frequency here ever since the last couple of minutes of that opening quarter. And now you see Gage Wright being patient with it. He'll give this to Johnny Metz. Back with Sparrow. Richard trying to come around. Feeds on the angle, now up top. Thought about the goal, working through, and a bounce shot saved there by Tyler Owen. And we'll get the stoppage and the penalty as a trip. The call here. Anderson called for the infraction. Westfield just scored on the man up. They'll have another opportunity here. They'll work back up. Call. He'll take the shot. A riser that is backed up. Working around. Extra pass. Call again. He'll take this shot, and that hit off the post. Kept initially there by Cooper. With this out of play, and it will go to Bear River. Boy, a great look there for Grady Call. One he did not miss by much. As this one given right back. Horspool worked in front, and a shot in the goal. It is Richard Sparrow with his first of the game. Really no option for Owen. Had to come up to contest that, and somehow Sparrow able to kind of reach over the top and get it past Tyler, as it is 5-2 Westfield. And another man-up goal there for the Longhorns, their third of the game. Obviously, as you can tell, that's the differentiator here in this early portion. The man-ups have not been kind to the visitors. Well, for them, it'd be their man-downs have not been kind as Westfield's taking advantage. That pass too tall. And Westfield turns it over. See if Bear River can get some momentum back. They've had good possession. Really back in that first quarter. The second quarter, they haven't had a ton of it. See if they can kind of get back in their offense here. As Owen, trying to bring this ahead, works with Shelton. And that one knocked loose. Ground ball. Bridge trying to get there, but it is Westfield coming away. Here's call, 3-on-2 developing for the Longhorns. Works ahead, Sparrow. The shot and the finish. Back-to-back goals for Richard Sparrow makes it 6-2 Westfield.
Number 2 for Frankie Sparrow.
Boy, how about this? It was Lincoln Miller with the first 2 goals of the game, Gage Wright with the next 2 goals of the game for Westfield, and now Richard Sparrow with back-to-back goals. 3 different Longhorns all having back-to-back goals here in this first half. You see Westfield on that last play, Bear River trying to get the clear, and there's just not a lot of room. The initial pass is able to be gathered by the Bears, but Westfield very quick to lock that off, as on this face-off, Westfield with the possession. And right now, they're just really squeezing this game out with face-off wins, turnovers, nice move, a no-look shot. What a beautiful goal. A hat trick for Gage Wright. His finest looking goal of the game. It's 7-2. I have a feeling we might be seeing that one on social media. What a goal for Gage Wright. A thing of beauty for the senior. Timeout taken. 4:30 to go. Westfield, 4 unanswered goals. They've got their largest lead of the game here in the second. Welcome back. 7-2 Westfield. This game was a 3-2 game just a couple minutes ago. A couple man-up goals for the Longhorns. And then the best-looking goal of the night coming from Gage Wright. As another face-off win here for the home side. That one knocked loose, ground ball. And it's Bear River coming away with it. Here's Emmett Christensen. There's a flag coming in on this one. So Bear River with an opportunity here. Just over 4 to play in this opening half. And they'll have a potential man-up scenario coming up. Wilkinson, I don't know that he's got a shot yet tonight. As that pass off the mark, and now we'll get the enforcement. Talk about how good he's been for this offense this year. But Westfield's been aware of where number 16's been all night long. As the slash, the call here. So it will be 1 minute man up here for the Bears, and a great opportunity for them to, again, try to find some possession, get some confidence back in that offense. They had good looks early. Thornock made some impressive saves, but he's been able to have a little bit of the pressure taken off of him here with the strong possession of his offensive side, speaking of Thornock. Bear River works this back on the angle. Hess goes right back, tried to fed that through. Hess able to maintain it, works with Avery. Right in front, shot on the goal. That's exactly what Bear River needed. It's Tucker Nielsen with the goal. Beautiful looking play there for Bear River. I love the skip pass down. As Tucker with his first goal of the night, and a much needed goal here for Bear River. A man up goal for the Bears, their first tonight. Max Anderson will step in here to take this face-off. 3.5 to go here. And procedure there will give it to Westfield. So Westfield here will look for an opportunity to respond. Here's Metz. Call. Working off that Metz screen. The shot there. Fought off. Olsen. Metz. Pushed wide there by Bingham. Sparrow works back to Johnny. Call. Looking for a little lane there. Nice work there by Povey. Not giving much room. Approaching 2 to go here in this second quarter. Running start for Wright. Left-handed shot is just wide and backed up here by Metz. A little delay there trying to find a ball. I think I have an idea what the JV squads will be doing at the half. Metz starting from behind. Boy, and the flag coming in. Metz, little shot there. Tough angle. And now we'll get the call here. As Westfield going to go man up once again. And see the official there indicating when you come full extension, going to get called. So Westfield will go man up here with 1:52 left. A push, and it'll be a 30-second technical. Westfield has struck quickly on some of their man-up offense tonight. See if they can do so again here. 3 man-up goals. Sent out, a rip and a save. Owen trying to keep it out and just able to push that over the goal. Boy, what a save by Tyler Owen. A much-needed save for the Bears, and the senior delivers. Still got to kill the rest of this time as you see Westfield being aggressive. That one couldn't be handled. Here's Lincoln Miller. He's got numbers for the Longhorns. Sends to the middle. Call. Extra pass. Looking backside for Sparrow. No. Owen with a great job. That ball still loose in the crease. Owen was out of the crease, and that might have fooled some of the Westfield players. I think it's going to be Bear. I think it's Bear Rivers. No, they just didn't. Yeah. Sorry, some of the signals. We do our best to read them. Sometimes they're a little tricky. This one lost in the midfield again due to the pressure of Westfield. Horspool here coming ahead, but we will get a timeout taken by the Longhorns. With 53 seconds to go, timeout. Coach Colohan wants to seize advantage of this opportunity. 53 seconds left here in the half. 53 seconds to go. Westfield possession. No timeouts left for either side here in this first half. Here's call. Little stutter there. Nice move. Works in front, and that one saved off by Owen. Intercepted, though. Horspool able to get it right back here for the Longhorns. Olsen will work this over with Miller. Clock down to 23. Look for a lane. Fed over. Call. He'll take the rip, and that hits off the post. Boy, not often you can back up your own shot, but that time Grady Call does. We'll maintain it here for the Longhorns. 15 seconds to go. Grady. Little underhanded pass there, trying to work in front of the cage, could not complete it, and that will do it. Boy, a big second quarter for the Longhorns, and they find themselves with a 7-3 lead over Bear River. We are at the half here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Start of our second half, 7-3, Westfield leading Bear River. And it was a second quarter really headlined by Gage Wright, Richard Sparrow. They each had 2 goals. They each had 1 man-up goal. And a penalty here coming in the early moments of this third quarter as Bear River here with the possession off the face-off. This is Christensen, and that was really where Westfield, I think, flexed their muscle a lot in that first half, was on the face-offs. Had so many possessions coming from the spot and able to get in their offense, and had some great defense on some of those Bear River clears where just were not able, Bear River not able to establish a lot of possession. They've got it here, and see if they can get a good look here before the enforcement of the flag that's on the field. As this is Van Tassel back behind goal, has help there in Carson Brown. Van Tassel being defended by Kelton Wright. Now they'll switch Will Westfield. Van Tassel still on it. He'll work out now with Avery and over. Hess being forced out by Bridge. Hess team here trying to feed one through to Nielsen. And this gathered by Westfield, and now we will get the call. So Bear River will go man up here early in this third quarter. And an opportunity for them, again, to try to peel back in this game. As the call here on Holden Lane, it's a slash. And so it will be a 1 minute man up here for Bear River. While we have a moment, want to let you all know we'll be back on the call Tuesday night, Judge Memorial at Corner Canyon. Yeah, sign us up. We weren't going to miss that one. You can catch it live on KSLSports.com. That'll be live in Draper at 7:30 Tuesday night. Come join us for the stream of maybe the 2 best or 2 of the best, maybe the 2 best teams in the state. Bear River, 1 minute man up. As here's Hess. He'll play to the middle, now near side Van Tassel. Looking back to Avery. Van Tassel tried to get one through that Westfield defense. Wasn't going to happen. Kelton Wright able to intercept and now bring it ahead. Wright plays over. Gage Wright worked in front and taken away there by Owen. Boy, a kick save, and now flag in on the play. And we might have an offside call. No, an illegal body check. Yeah, I was counting the numbers, and they turned out to be okay, so I wasn't quite certain, but Shelton here called for the illegal body check. He'll be out for a minute. I think about 20 seconds left on the Westfield penalty. As the Longhorns here being patient, waiting to kill that off, and they have done so. So now extra attacker, extra man here for the Longhorns for about 40 seconds. Right, thought about it. Excuse me, that was called. There's a shot, and Owen there with the save. Good look there for Kenny Olson. Tyler Owen starting this second half much as he did the first. Couple strong saves here. And nice job there by Bear River, working on the clear. We talked about some of those clears. Some of them were long, especially in that second quarter. And the intensity, the pressure that Westfield put on made them very difficult to complete. Bear River coming up the other way here with Van Tassel. Carson here behind the goal. Still on it here. As coming in, shot, and that one's saved by, Thornock. Good saves on each end as Westfield has cleared the penalty. So able to kill that off as this one taken back by Grady Call. Call has numbers here for Westfield. Feeds over right with the shot. And that one, didn't make its way through. Did that hit off the post? Bouncing around in front and captured here by Tyler Owen. A great look for Gage Wright. That would not go in for the Longhorns. Sent ahead now for Nielsen. Coming around. Nielsen was trying to make that cut through the middle. There's a rip. Van Tassel with the goal. Nielsen was coming right down that lane, and that pass made it past him, but Van Tassel able to gather it up, put it on frame, and score his second goal of the night. Had one back in the second quarter. Second goal for Carson, his 11th on the year. And Bear River with the first goal here of this second half. This face-off. And another face-off win by Porter Lawrence. That number of 658 is just going to go up after tonight. It's been going up all night, should say. Call here with it. Grady will hand this now to Horspool. Carson. Extra pass. Grady the shot. In the chase, they say Bear River was closest to. So the Bears here with possession. Home fans disagree with that. Good pressure there by Gage Wright, still on it. And do we have a timeout taken? I thought I saw maybe an indication for one, but official there might have called the push. So yeah, Bear River here will start it. No timeout awarded there. Owen trying to work that up through the middle. Not caught cleanly as Cash Colahan able to gather, and Westfield now on the run. Here comes Holden Lane. Lane feeds over to Gage Wright. His shot in the goal. Gage Wright, number 4 tonight, 44 on the season, and it's 8-4, Westfield. Westfield on those fast breaks, they've really been able to take advantage, and it's been that guy a lot, the senior, who's found himself with some of those 2-on-1 opportunities. Looking for a sub here, and this will be well earned. He's had himself a big night. 4 goals tonight for Gage. A lot of fast break opportunities. That one finds the back of the net. Good execution. Approaching the midway point here in quarter number 3. This faceoff swept back, and Bear River with an important faceoff win. They're gathered by Max Anderson. Penalty flag coming in here. Knocked loose. Anderson trying to sweep that back, still on the ground. And now we will get the call as Westfield did possess that back behind the goal. So man up opportunity coming here for the Bears. We have had a lot of penalties called tonight. I mean, it is a beautiful night, but, you know, it's the weekend. The camera guy's just waiting for it to start here. He's getting antsy. Oh, and now a flag going to be added here late. So there will be 2 Westfield players here in the box.
Let's go, Westfield!
6:02 to go here in the quarter. Chance for this Westfield D to continue to make an impact. 2-player advantage here for the Bears. And they're going to start on the other side here.
Let's go, defense!
Van Tassel. Sends here to Hess. Ty, he'll take the shot, and that is backed up. Here's Nielsen. That pass deflected. And going to get, the block there. So Westfield gave up the one shot, but able to get the possession back, and now they'll have to kill some time here as the one penalty has been served. Just trying to kill off the second one. I think that's call on that far side. And that has done it. Time has been served. Westfield back to even strength here. Trying to feed one in front of the goal there to Sparrow. And out of the air, Reeder able to gather for the Bears. Now he's bringing it ahead. Has numbers if they can hurry. Reeder continuing on the run here. Lane taken away by Miller. Gives this with Van Tassel. Carson here being defended by Wright. We'll play this back behind goal with Wilkinson. Preston trying to stay on it. He's got a little window here. Feeds over with Avery. Cash had his stick knocked loose. And we've got another illegal screen there. It is right back to Westfield. That pass couldn't be completed. Swept ahead there by Gage. And we've got a timeout taken here by Westfield. Inside 4 to go in our third quarter. Still a 4-goal game. Westfield leading Bear River on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. I want to remind you, Tab Bank is home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal at Tab Bank. Member FDIC. Want to thank Tab Bank for their sponsorship of KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Been a good battle here tonight. We talked about the importance of this game within region play for both these two teams. Westfield coming in off the loss to Judge. They have certainly tested themselves. Speaking of the Longhorns, talked about Judge. They also played Brighton, lost to the Bengals this year, 21-16. This has been a group for Coach Colohan that they've certainly tried to bolster up their non-region schedule. Olympus, they lost to the Titans by 1, 7-6 in a nail-biter. It's been a group that's been tested. They've been able to go out, kind of see what they want this program to look like, what they want it to be, and boy, it's been a good effort for the Longhorns here tonight as they've got it here. A shot there taken away by Owen again, and that one rolled back into the crease. Tyler there ready for it. That taken right back. Longhorn sent over. Gage with a shot. And that one, I think that Owen got a piece of it. Another moment there where Gage Wright was one-on-one with the goalie. And the official there calling it back here to Bear River. Approaching 3 to go here in our third. A long pass up across the middle, out of play. Those long clears, they're just tough. Here comes Bridge. Trey. Works with Miller. As they'll bring Kenny Olson on. Olson feeds right in front. And that shot, a little too much air under it. Backed up here by Sparrow. Oh, and they're going to deem that a pass. So it'll be Bear River possession here. Once again, Owen bringing it up 35 yards. That pass on the mark. Avery looking for the shot, and that fended off by Thornock. Westfield on the possession. Longhorns coming ahead. Flag in here behind the play. Clark continuing up. And now Westfield will settle behind Gage Wright. Inside 2 to go here in our third. Sparrow. And that gathered by Owen. And we'll get the call here from our official. This was all the way back near GLE on the Westfield defensive end. This will be on Bear River. So Westfield going man up here. Lincoln White called for the penalty. Sent back up. Here's a Rip Miller, and Owen ready for it. He has had a strong third, giving up the 1 goal on a really tough situation, but you see him tracking it really well right there. This play back to him. Again, still man down are the Bears. He'll look to get this one ahead as that post pattern overthrown and out of bounds. It will head back here to Westfield. Inside a minute to play here in the third. Here's Clark feeding over for Sparrow. Nice catch. That pass was a touch behind him. As you see Christensen come in to possess, and now Bear River trying to work up through the middle. Final seconds of this penalty ticking away. Bear River back on the possession, and now Bear River back to even strength. Avery behind goal, 23 seconds left in the third. Van Tassel working up. Nielsen thought about it. Trying to penetrate. A shot there is wide and backed up here by the Bears. As this will be Brown to start it. 14 seconds to go. Excuse me, not anymore. Oh, a stick check there from behind. Great job coming in. As Westfield made the player change, came sprinting in from half. And that was Bridge, who would come all the way in to knock that away to prevent the shot. We are through three. 8-4, Westfield leading Bear River in this region matchup and KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. Start of our fourth quarter. Westfield built this lead up in the second. It's the same differential that we had back then. Bear River's tried to make a couple surges. They've always been answered. But time trickling away here on the Bears, trying to prevent their second region loss. This one somehow kept by Beagley. A long pole is Westfield here. Now to set up the offense. 4 goals for Gage Wright. 2 goals for Richard Sparrow and Lincoln Miller. A shot there is tall. Tough angle shot. And now Bear River trying to come ahead. That pass could not be completed. Gathered by Bingham. Daxton still on it. Stick came around there by Kelton Wright, able to jar it away. As that's long clear. Maybe a touch long. Good support there. As Horspool able to come away with it. Played to the wing. That shot is just off the mark. A good look there for Westfield. Call. Grady's been active tonight. He'll take a shot. That's wide. Mentioned just his second game, but boy, he has had a presence. Been a great initiator tonight. He'll bring a great element to this Westfield team, especially as the season progresses. We get near the 4A state playoffs. Running start here for Mets. Bear River greets the Mets with this kept here. Here's Miller. Horspool. Fed in front, getting tied up there. The Westfield crowd thought maybe a call there. This trickles back to Owen, and his long outlet pass up across the middle. Bear River able to possess. Here's Reeder, plays across, shot, saved away. Oh, I think that was maybe off target, but backed up here. Thornock was ready. We do have a slashing call here. I missed the flag. I'm still not seeing it. Oh, got it now. It's on the far side. So it will be Bear River here with a man up. It's Tatum call. Called for the infraction. 9:15 left. 1 minute. Avery comes near side, worked around Nielsen, right back there to Hess. Boy, another pass. They're trying to get that through layers of the defense. And Westfield's done a great job plucking those away tonight. Nielsen able to scoop up the ground ball. Bear River back on it. Have about 30 seconds left here for the man up. Sent over. Here's Avery. There's the feed. And that backed up. Less than 10 to go here on the advantage. Fed in front. There it is. Shot and a goal. No. Missed it wide. Oh, a great look there for Bear River. A rip there. It is backed up once again, and the penalty is now, yeah, we don't like that. I was going to say the penalty is complete. It's not. The time served complete. Back to even strength is Westfield. A couple good looks there for Bear River. Could not get one past Thornock as this one coming near side. Kept in momentarily, but stepped out. It is back to Westfield. 8 to go. As the Longhorns continue, strong possession. Call. That shot, I think the chase there, yeah, won by Owen. Goalie did a great job getting around there quickly for Bear River. You'll see Westfield. Boy, I love they continue to just put pressure on. They can play the full field. As Owen here again having to work this clear up through the middle. This time has help coming back in the effort of Carson Brown. Brownie's got a little room here. Feeds to the middle, and well, that's a great job defensively there by Westfield. Might have been Tyson Clark able to disrupt. It was. Here come the Longhorns on the run. Long pull working through, and a shot is just didn't have enough on it. Owen, I think, ricocheted off the leg. Kept here by Gage Wright. Gage still on it. Shot. And that was, I think, again deflected there by Owen. Sent out. And you see now a Grady call, electing patience. Approaching the midway point of this fourth quarter. Still 8-4. Horspool works back. Ooh, hard check there. And a flag coming in on the play. As now we will get the call, and Bear River going to be called for the penalty. Not a lot of argument there. There were multiple flags here. In fact, all three flags, and so officials are going to converse and sure here to evaluate what they each saw. And while we have a moment, want to remind you our game is brought to you by Heidemann and Associates, a full-service law firm. If you have any legal needs, the experts at Heidemann and Associates can take care of you. Give them a call. Tell them Rewind sent you. You will get a free consultation. All you got to do is call 801-472-7742 for that free consultation from Heidemann and Associates. Of course, you can come join us. We're going to have our recap videos coming out for you. Come join us on KSLSports.com as we'll catch up on all the action going on. There's a lot of good action coming And so we'll get you all caught up. Region standings, RPI, etc. Come join us. You can catch those on KSLSports.com. Illegal body check the call. 2-minute, non-releasable. And so it will be really probably an opportunity for Westfield here to potentially put this game away between their strong possession, their great defensive play, and a 4-goal lead. And they have a chance to do more damage here. Again, that penalty non-releasable. Sent back here, Horspool now work to Miller, near side, extra pass. There's a rip and a goal. Boy, what a shot. That had some heat on it. Kenny Olson scoring his first goal tonight. In fact, the first goal that does not come from that trio of Sparrow, Wright, and Miller. Tell you, this Westfield offense, they do have a lot of options. We've seen them tonight. We talked about how good that trio's been, and we haven't even, again, Grady Call has not scored despite having a number of shots, and he has not missed by much. This is an offense that's got a lot of weapons for Coach Colahan. As off the face-off, another face-off win here for Porter Lawrence. He has had one of the best face-off games we've seen this year. Lawrence with a shot, and that just saved away by Owen. Everyone trying to get in on the fun here for Westfield. Horspool will send back to Miller. Lincoln had the first two of the game for Westfield. They were trying to get back to Olson. Grady, extra pass. Olson thought about the rip. Skipped across. Room here, the shot. And that was tracked well, but missed it wide. Backed up here by Wright. Call. Just had that dislodged. Bear River coming up with it. Christensen. And we will get stoppage there. The illegal body check. It'll be Bear River here. I'm not quite certain actually what the official call was there. There was no penalty, but it will be Bear River possession. Here come the Bears, 2-on-1. Worked in front, shot and a goal. Boy, beautiful look there for Bear River. They started that one ever so quickly, and there's a beautiful find there from Ty Hess, able to get that over, and Bear River scores one of, well, now they need four more here in the last 5 minutes. There was a flag here behind the play. I had missed it. And so Bear River now will go man up. So they just scored there. And Bear River still down a player serving that 2-minute non-release. Well, I think there's just not long. I think maybe 30 seconds left on that. Could be wrong. So the two teams now even strength. And Coach Colahan there, official looking like he may have had the wrong player. Yeah. Penalty still enforced. Just had to get the right player in the box there. As this will be Hayden Hansen here to take this face off for Westfield. And the hold there will give it to Bear River. And they'll bring this back here. As we approach 5 to play. Here's Hess. Had the assist on the last goal. Ty coming ahead. Try to cross that over. Couldn't be handled. And now Westfield working on the clear with Kelton Wright. Able to absorb it. We have a timeout taken here by Westfield. Yes, we did. Timeout. Longhorns. 4:45 to go in regulation. What do you reflect in life? Here's what the moon reflects. A lot of sunlight on this beautiful spring evening. Of course, a full moon tonight. So do we have a little full moon madness in us? It's a good thing we're not at Fremont, because that's where the Silver Wolves are. And, you know, wolves on a full moon, you just never know what you're going to get there. Cows and Bears feel a little bit better about that. Been a great battle here tonight. 9-5 Longhorns. The offense has been impressive, and they will have the possession here. Will Westfield. As this started with Gage Wright. He's had the right stuff tonight for the Longhorns. 4 goals, 2 of them man up. Really helped create this separation that Westfield's been able to hold on to. A hard check there, drawing flags. And this game has started to get a little bit chippy as Bingham didn't love the call. Grady call. I shouldn't say didn't love it. He went to the official there to have a conversation. Don't know what, why, but getting a coaching opportunity here from the bench. Grady call looks to be okay. And this is going to be a non-releasable call here with 4:27 left. Bingham has been physical all night. He's been one of their key defenders that was trying to take away a lot of those perimeter shots and really trying to disrupt the flow of Westfield. You see that time just probably too much on that. So time to be served here for Bear River. Both teams now at even strength. 4:21 left here in regulation. In fact, both number 2s are in the box right now for each team. You see Grady showing his vertical there. He must wear PF Flyers. That one taken by Owen as we're inside 4 to go. Big run here by Reeder. Tried to play that over to Van Tassel. He'll track this down for Bear River. And now we will get a Bear River timeout. Coach Pulsifer wanting to set up some offense here, trailing by 4. 3:45 to go here in regulation. Crazier things have happened. 4-goal difference, 3:45 to go, but Bear River doesn't have a lot of time to waste. Got to jump on this if they want to try to make a late comeback rally here tonight. Van Tassel had that knocked away by Kelton Wright. And what Westfield's done all night, make defensive plays, get back on the possession. And here come the Longhorns. Grady call will allow the offense here to come on. Boy, Bingham was back on there, having served his penalty, and Westfield here will retain it, start it. Approaching 3 to go. Penalty served here for Westfield. They're back to even strength. Miller. He's got a little room here. Plays outside. Tayden Call works back at X. Fed in front. Grady Call couldn't get a lane. Still, trying to play that behind. Lost there momentarily. Westfield trying to regain it here with Gage Wright. He's got it. Working up front. Takes the shot in the goal. Gage Wright with his 5th goal tonight. Makes it a 10-5 Longhorn lead.
Gage Wright on the goal.
Able to come away with it back behind goal. And worked his way right in front and just throws one near the feet of Owen. He's made some kick saves tonight. That one from near distance, tough to stop. And the night for Wright continues to have significant impact. Right now he is the difference maker. 5 goals and a 5-goal lead here for Westfield. As procedure there, we'll give it to Bear River. Tell you the other thing that Westfield's done tonight, they've been very active with their sticks in passing lanes. As Avery worked into a little bit of room there, as help coming there from behind. Flag coming in here. The ground ball still waiting, and now we will get the call as it will be Bear River now with the man-up opportunity. It's been a game where it's probably had the most flags I've seen all year. Maybe even last year and years before. Officials have tried to keep it very tight tonight. Be a 30-second. He actually threw 2 flags, so there might be 2 penalties here being served. I thought I heard someone say a minute and a half. There were 2 flags thrown by that official, so I'm guessing it's going to be 90 seconds. We'll see if that plays out here or not. Inside 2 to go. That pass deflected. We just mentioned it. Westfield tonight defensively have had sticks up in passing lanes. Giving right back. A little bit of room here. Long pole. And that just wide and backed up. Here's call. Call able to work around a couple of defenders. Still maintaining the little fake pass there, and then wanted to work this over to Tayden Calls. A flag coming in here. So teams will be at even strength. Well, they'll be even, I should say, as each team with a player here serving time. 1:15 to go. Start on that far side. No shot clock, so Westfield can essentially take the last minute off should they elect. Wright working through traffic. He'll take the shot and score. Gage Wright with goal number 6 tonight as he worked around about half of that Bear River defense.
Gage right on the goal.
The exclamation mark late here for Westfield. Came in tonight undefeated in region. They'll leave tonight still undefeated in region. As this face-off won by Westfield. Green Canyon lost earlier this week. Bear River had the loss to Green Canyon, so really Westfield taking care of business tonight. They hold their own destiny in their own hands. In a great position to potentially be your Region 11 champions in their first year. What an accomplishment that would be for Coach Colahan's group. Down to 15 seconds. Westfield still on it. Right, that one ringed off the post. Bear River with it. That intercepted. Grady, he's wanted a goal all night. That one hits off the post on the wraparound, and that one right into Owen off the attempt by Miller. Boy, this game back and forth, physical battle, but Westfield coming away with the win. And I'll tell you, there's a couple plays we got to talk about. First of all, Carter Thornock, the junior, did a fantastic job. Made some big saves early for Westfield, and then as Bear River tried to make pushes, lived up to the billing, the stats that we saw coming in tonight, the expectations we had. The junior was fantastic tonight for Westfield. But, boy, you got to tip your cap to Gage Wright, the senior, unofficially with 6 goals tonight to lead the way for the Westfield Longhorns as they get a big win. And, you know, we didn't talk about this in the broadcast, but Coach Colahan, I asked him, who's a player who maybe doesn't have a lot of stats that makes a big difference? And he said, it's my defense. All 3 guys that start are big-time contributors, and we saw that tonight. The defense they had on Bear River, forcing turnovers, getting extra possessions, disrupting passing lanes, etc. Team effort tonight for Westfield in the win as they get a impressive 11-5 win over the Bears to remain undefeated. 5-0 in Region 11 are the Westfield Longhorns. We want to thank you for joining us here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. A reminder, we'll have Games of the Week next week for you, including that Judge at Corner game. Come find us on KSLSports.com as we will have our recap videos, recapping all the action, boys and girls lacrosse, including reaction to RPIs, talk about RPIs, games, performances, etc. You can find that only on KSLSports.com. And come join us there as well. We'll have coach and player interviews, give you a little insight into the players, coaches across the state, what drives them, and help you get to know them a little bit better. Impressive performances tonight. 11-5 your final. Westfield over Bear River. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time on KSLSports.com.